Just gonna make sure. Okay. Okay, I was making sure that's I. Where's the controller? Uh-oh. Oh, it's over there. What am I doing? But is Call of the Sea good though? Is it good? The Hawks doesn't know. So melee only for 2 hours for the entire time. The Hawks needs to talk in first, the third person for the next 10 minutes. No rage. What was that? What was it? Sit still. That was it. For 10 minutes. So at the same time as a hawk cannot... Come on. The hawk is annoyed. Press the button. Well, this is Tales of Arise. I am playing this on hard mode. They recently released a unknown difficulty level. You're working on this one shot. What one shot is that?
I think it's safe to rest here now.
You have livestock ready. Something for Sunday. Oh, for your D&D, right? Gotcha. Hey, it's the kids. Did all those people move here? Dad says that people used to have to carry lots of heavy and dangerous stuff. I don't know if I believe that. I can't imagine that kind of stuff ever happening here. Are you at this part? Yes, I have never moved from this spot since the last time I streamed this game. The gate over there is locked. Down at the moment, there's no going through it. Not like anyone wants to go through anyway. Anyway, the realm it leads to is dangerous.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
Yep. This guy's laying on the ground.
What's wrong?
Hey, are you okay? Wait, you're that fruity who we ran into before, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh, why hello there, Blazing Sword. I haven't seen you since we were in Cyslodia. Needless to say, I'm hungry. Again? Give the man some of those mushrooms you just picked. Gah! You never learn anything, do you? Just what sort of wretched fungus are you trying to stuff down my throat? I don't know. I think they're pretty good.
How?
I wish I shared your unfounded courage, my boy. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm here in Vicent on important business. Through careful investigation and some sneaking around, I've acquired a top secret recipe from none other than the palace itself. Oh my goodness. However, I'm short on ingredients. Could I ask you all to procure what I need once more?
Huh?
Back up a little. What was that you said about sneaking around? Before I answer that, tell me, do you enjoy meat? Hell yeah, I do. Who doesn't? Well, the recipe I pilfered is none other than for beef stew. A first-rate dish that's all about its meat.
Hey.
So you did steal the recipe is what you're saying. So what if I did? Who cares? Now what do you say? Will you gather what I need or not? Alphen, I'm pretty sure this guy is breaking the law. He only uncovered a recipe from the palace. I don't think that quite makes him a criminal. Precisely. I simply took what I learned from those snake eyes I saw in Cyslodia. and put it to use in the name of fine cuisine. Am I really hearing this? What I need is meat and potatoes, as well as mushrooms and tomatoes. You'll get those for me, won't you? Well, I have potatoes. The hawk has the meat. The hawk has mushrooms and tomatoes.
Right.
You've already got what you're looking for.
Nice work.
Why are you looking... Why are you making me cook again? Wait a minute. Did that thing just do to me what it does to Harmonia? Because it just happened to him last night. Because yes, the hawk watched his stream of Tales, and the hawk knows how far he is. But he was only doing side content, mostly. Skipping dialogue. Because you can press the dialogue button once, and for some reason the game skips 2. Oh, it's done that to you too. It's really dumb. A game that's about reading dialogue, and it does that to you? Like you're leaving out dialogue because of this. Can't wait to see how this turns out, Alphen. Come on, isn't the stew ready yet?
Right.
Sorry, Law. Says here I have to let it simmer for 5 hours.
No way.
5 hours? What? The hawk has never, ever in my life. First person. Heard beef stew rest for 5 hours. Ever. What type of stew is this? That beef would have tasted perfectly fine if we just screwed it up real quick. If that's how you're going to act, boy, then you could forget about having any. 5 hours!
Great.
Alright, looks like it's done now.
Very
Oh ho!
nice.
Look at that beautiful dish. It smells just as divine too. Now to see how it tastes.
What?
Whoa! This is absolutely exquisite. I am in heaven. Surely this is a golden age of cooking we live in.
I guess.
That doesn't really tell us anything about how it actually tastes. I'll say, I feel like his reaction is even more dramatic than last time. Oh well. Why don't you try some next, Law?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll have some.
Whoa.
Holy crap, this meat is so tender. I feel like it's gonna melt right in my mouth. And the sauce is so rich and packed with the taste of the meat and veggies. It gives the whole unbelievably deep flavor. These veggies too, they're so meaty and tasty just the way they are. They make for a really nice complimentary side dish.
Oh, this is bad.
Whoever
Real
came up
bad.
with this meal really thought every dish through. I could see why the palace would serve it. You know, Gordeno, you could take a page out Law's book when it comes to actually explaining how something tastes. Gah, you people don't understand anything. All that boy does is flap his jaws. Listen, you uncultured oaf. Hey, flavor is something you express with your whole body. No, your very soul. Were you watching that? Did you see how I moved with every fiber of my being? Open your eyes wide and burn this next sight into your brain. Ready? Absolutely.
Just
I
great.
get it. I was wrong. No need to get all worked up about it. Putting that aside, my palate and stomach are completely and utterly satisfied. I can now leave. this realm with no regrets. It's time I leave in search of even greater cuisines. Farewell, my culinary comrades. Beef stew recipe. Yay! Okay, it's been 10 minutes.
Man, that was amazing! No wonder the old man was so gung-ho about it.
See? What did I tell you?
Shion, you've got sauce on your face.
I love that guy. I love that guy. It's the Renan armored soldiers' job to uphold order in the city. The guardsmen can't hold a candle to us. We're not like those other insurgents. We're under orders to keep this gate sealed. Not like there's much to see before you reach the next realm over anyway. Just a little pond. I love that guy.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well,
Is there?
let's see what they have to say.
Oh gosh, this is gonna kill my throat.
Okay!
I gather you guys came here along the highway, yeah? You didn't happen to run into that thing along the way, did you? What thing? I'm talking about the huge Zoogle that flies around the skies, occasionally dropping down to attack both people and Zoogles alike. It attacks even Zoogles. Now that's something you don't meet every day. Yeah, this guy is really something. Even the uniforms here have a hard time dealing with it. I've even tried putting a bounty on it to sweeten the pot, you could say, but everyone's just about giving up on it. We'll see what we can do.
Got it.
In that case, we'll handle it. I'm sure we'll find a way to get rid of it. You really think you have what it takes? I mean, you all look capable, don't get me wrong, but we've got this. Don't worry. As a matter of fact, we've got someone here who can practically shoot down flying Zoogles with her eyes closed.
Just great.
You mean Shion. I don't think she's going to appreciate you volunteering her for this. Well, if you think you can handle it, that'd be great. You'll find it flying around just Slita Highway. Normally, it'll leave you alone, but if it sees a fight break out, that's when it swoops in to cause trouble. Meaning that the only way to attract its attention is if you fight some other Zoogles first. You got it, you've got it. It's a pain in the ass to be sure, but a clever pain in the ass at that. Well, we're off to go hunt it. You better have that bounty ready by the time we get back.
All right!
Of course, I'm a man of my word. Happy hunting! And screw you! No. No, I know what boss it is. I know what it looks
What
like.
are you gonna use the prize money for?
What else? Eating until my stomach bursts.
That sounds right up Shion's alley.
My voice hurts. My throat hurts.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sislodan about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something? I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Elda Menancia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go get something to drink very much. I did not know how much I needed to drink. I've been given orders not to let anyone through here for the time being. Come back later and it might be open again. Okay. Wait, what's with... What happened here?
Hey.
I brought you those Zoogle fangs.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Thank you so very much, kind sir. Now I have enough to make more utensils.
Wow.
Oh, you're the one who makes them, huh? Mind if I watch you do that sometime? If you're okay with an audience, that is. Of course. Please feel free to visit me whenever you have a moment to spare. I love it. If you could maybe also turn some of those tusks into... What?
Hey!
Hey! Never mind. I think we're going to head out now. Very well. Thank you again for your generosity. And it did it again. It skips. Come on, stop it. Getting really annoying. Like, I want to read the dialogue, but I can't if you're gonna keep
You
on...
need to stop this fixation with weapons.
But you're the same way about food. Are you planning to stop that?
I remember you. Do you need anything? What is this place? This is Vincent, capital city of Elde Menencia. A beautiful, verdant, peaceful city full of life. The most beautiful landmark is Atulina Palace, the manor of Lord Dahalam. His policies have ensured that we can live our lives free of oppression. Do you need anything else? Seems pretty bustling here. It sure is. It's what sets the city apart. We're still technically slaves, but we get paid fairly for our work. So everybody's happy to work. The marketplace is booming, and worries about where food or lodgings come from are a thing of the past. It's all the result of Lord Dahalam's reforms. Is there anywhere we can rest? Ah, you must be tired after so long on the road. Go up the stairs behind me, and you'll find an inn straight to your right. They've always got a Barker girl out front, so it should be hard to miss. The beds there are great, so I highly recommend staying there at least once. What's over here? Anyways, I am going to go get that drink. Be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, but I really needed something to put down my throat because all this talking for the past 7.5 hours has really done a number on my throat. Hi there. Are you wanting to immigrate here? Just passing through, actually. You're a traveler. Don't see many of those. It's a dangerous world out there. Most people who try to flee end up attacked by Zeugles. The city has both security and lodgings. Aplenty. Take your time and enjoy your stay. That's why you don't stream past that long. The longest stream you had was in Bravely Default 2, and that was the last stream. Yeah, but I want to do this to do a special milestone thing. Are you looking to immigrate here? If you want to live in the city, apply with the Citizenry Affairs official over there. Don't worry, they'll get you all set up. And who are you? Curious about what I'm wearing? I bought this myself, if you'll believe it. Nowadays, we Danans get paid a fair wage for the work we do. It's all thanks to Lord Dahalam.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Danans and Renans getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renans.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
Our pest here is a training grounds. Anyone's welcome to train here, but only if you're not afraid of getting injured. And don't sue us for everything we have. Just kidding. Just kidding. I have the honorable duty of guarding Lord Dahalam. Congrats to you. What's this?
Should we really take this?
Why not? You did not even have to voice act anything, luckily. Gotcha. So what is your favorite act? Wait, that's it? Just enter the training grounds? Holy crap.
So these are the training grounds. The atmosphere here feels different compared to the rest of Vicent.
It's just a nicer name for a place where people go to fight.
Okay, this time I'm going to give it everything I have. I've been training for this day. I know I can do it. I hope so. But what are we going to do if you get hurt in there?
So, it's still a good way for us to test our strength. Stop sweating the small stuff.
Ha ha ha, my fist feels like a ball of fire. I bet I can take the advanced trials no problem. Now, don't get ahead of yourself. You're drunk again. Did you forget you flunked the entrance exams for the guard? The reason your hand feels like that is because you punched a wall, dummy. I suggest you stick to the novice fights if you know what's good for you. You're waiting to finish Tales Arise first. Before you determine which one's your favorite. You know, it takes a special kind of stupid to walk up to one of us armored soldiers, pull out your weapon and try to fight us with it. Come on, can you really blame me? Your weapons are so big and strong, I couldn't help myself. What are you, 5? Are you like this with everything you see? Think about what you're doing before it gets you arrested. Hey, Chiss. A thing I suck at. Avoid listening to the soundtrack on your own time, too. This game could potentially be your number 2 game of the year. What's number 1? We guardsmen have been underground rigorous training ever since we entered the guard, dedicating ourselves to one goal, ultimate might. Not 1 inch will be given to any Ranzugals that dares to cross me. Just cut them down and toss them aside. Cut them down and... Man, the people who get picked to join the guard sure are something else, aren't they? You don't know for sure yet when it comes to this game. You're avoiding an opinion on the story. I'm saying what is your first... Like, what is your #1 game of the year? Is what I'm actually asking. #1 has been slotted in this week, the Great Ace Attorney. Ah, gotcha. He's been yelling that stuff for a while now, but I haven't seen him actually step up to the reception this entire time. Yeah, that game is on, like, on sale on PSN, but it's still a little too pricey for me. $20. Nothing is predicted to beat it. You can't see any other new game beat the Great Ace Attorney. Gotcha. Trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Field guide, how's that? Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Wait, where? I know there was supposed to be, a quest guide. Okay, that's the one. When do I get this one finished? When do I get this one finished, Kraken? Can't be too much longer, right? I don't know why I did that, but I shivered. Like something was itching my ear and just made me... gave a shiver down my spine. You don't even know how SMT5 will go, to be honest, but it's one of your favorite turn-based systems, so you can't wait for SMT5. Tales of Rise is predicted to be #2 because the game is fun and the story has made some very good impressions. Exciting. Okay, I gotta look around for Scent more. That's it. Slots 5 to 3 are more of a struggle to order. Gotcha. Hey, look, are you truly from another realm? He wants us to keep allowing unrestricted entry. Has his lordship gone mad? Something wrong? No, just wondering how I might approach that lady tending the trees over there. What? Don't approach me out of nowhere. You mean... you mere Donan. Gotta get these flowers to grow nice and pretty for Lord Dahalam. I don't know. We shall see. Up ahead, you'll find the grounds of Altalena Palace, the manor of Lord Dahalam. You're free to go near it if you like, but please mind your manners.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Looks like Danans are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
Across here is a Razum Quarry. You're free to visit, but try not to fall into the grinder. Getting grouped up to bits is no way to go. This place is certainly different.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, this isn't a good spot to be lying down. You might get hurt. Everything okay? Oh, sorry, I just felt a little off all of a sudden and needed to rest. Maybe the air's getting a little stale here. Might not hurt to go outside and breathe some fresh air for a while. Milk? What? I would not want the milk from this place. Heck yeah. But you know what they say. Hard work is its own reward. Just gotta find the motivation to work in the first place. Just wondering, is it lagging for you? Like, is the gameplay lagging? Because in the preview it looks like it's lagging. I keep a close eye on the workers' health and any injuries that occur. You have to in order to keep things safe as possible. Check out my guns. I've been building them up, working with my pickaxe. Impressive, huh? They sure are. I've got a feeling you're going to do well in the training grounds. I wouldn't get too cocky. Your opponents aren't going to just sit still and let you chip at them like those rocks you used to. Back before Dahalam came, you could never imagine taking a break like this with them other Renans running the place. I know. Now the government bureaucrats give us way more trouble than any soldiers ever did. Haha, you could say that again.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
Phew! Nothing like knocking back a stiff drink after a long, sweaty day of backbreaking work, am I right?
Halt!
I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Eldermenencia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danan.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Eldermenencia has Danans protecting him?
In this country, Danan guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Danan laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danan medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a Renin for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renin society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Danans who just accepted Renin rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Okay. I'm sorry if you hear some what sounds like a wind tunnel or something. It's because I have my fan on and an AC units. It is getting way too hot in my room.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
I just don't get it. The Danans have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renins all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
You don't hear it? Okay, that's good. That is good. Because it would.
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
No shit.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
Do you have anything to say? Frankly, I was skeptical about coexisting with Donans, but you get used to them. Isn't the city so beautifully verdant? The climate is nice, but it's important that we take good care of this place. Lord Dahalam wants the city's scenery to remain well preserved. He puts so much consideration into ensuring we lead pleasant lives. Oh, no one else wants to talk? Okay, fine.
Hey!
You again? After we parted ways, an urgent petition from the citizenry came in. Lord Dahalam is currently busy responding to it. As such, I must ask for you to wait until he finishes his business. Once preparations are complete, I'll lead the way.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guests, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohilim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menencia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword... I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik?
Yes, my lord.
Please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the Lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
What were you thinking, Shion? What were you thinking with that? Exactly. I mean, seriously, what were you thinking? Yeah, even if you manage to take him out, how many guards there is right there, we'll all be dead. We'll be screwed. Increase max AG by 1. Meals cooked 8. Aerial enemies down by boost attacks. NPCs saved. Oh, okay. Novice solo training grounds cleared. Owls met 80%. Items collected 50%. Novice, okay, novice. Leg strike proficiency. Meals cooked 7. Claiming a bounty. Solo training grounds. Boost attacks 40. That was a dangerous move she just did. A very dangerous move.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menancia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're dear to you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Well, that was a pretty short skit. I was expecting a little longer than that. Wrong room, right? Wrong room. Hey, isn't my reel ready yet, or what? I'm sorry, we're still fixing it. Great, I'm still waiting on that paperwork I asked for too. I'm terribly sorry, I'll go check on what's happening with that right away. Damn it. The inn that we have reserved for you is straight down the road. Once you leave the palace, do not make His Excellency regret his generosity. Are you sure this is such a good idea, Sir Kelzelik? Do you not realize that our guests are still here? We'll have this conversation later. So that whole cutscene was something. I don't know what happened in that flashback, but okay. Sorry, I can't let anyone into the Lord's Chamber without a prior appointment. I'm going to have to ask you all to leave. Oh, there's nothing to chat over there. But I don't know. I don't know what happened. Like, did he get controlled or what? What the heck? Oh, this is the entrance plaza. Gotcha.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan Lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cislodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cislodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
Then Elda really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache. So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renan Lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Vicent seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Is that all? Is it all the little skits and such? Yes. It seems that's the case. I love the look of this place. The design. Well done. Here's the inn. Fast travel added.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected.
Hmm?
The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danins, hmm?
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
Yep. That's all I'm doing. Wait, did I just see the cats pretty much float for a little bit before I saw the legs move? Like it just floated, boink, and then ran.
There it is!
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in Cyslodia.
She's so adorable.
You say something?
So, that black cat, do you think it works for someone?
I'm sure it does. It wouldn't try to lead us around like that if somebody didn't train it to.
I wouldn't know. I've never had one myself. If I did, it'd probably try to eat poor Hoodle. Huh.
I wonder who they are, though. I doubt this is Dohalim's work.
Yeah, he has no reason to do this. Although we can't rule out that it might be one of his lackeys either.
You think one of his subordinates is up to something?
That Dohalim guy is a pretty unusual character for a Renin, let alone for a lord. It's hard for me to imagine that they all agree with what he's doing. Maybe one of them plucked up the courage to go rogue.
Well, let's head further in. I'd like to figure out at least one of the mysteries of this place.
sorry. I'm just going through Discord and reading, just going through all the messages and stuff. There we go. Kitty cat, kitty 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 cat. Oh, that animation is kind of off though. Look like cardboard.
Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase it's led us on, there's gotta be something up ahead.
Let's go.
I get that underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day, but I really could have done without any Zeugles running around.
You said it. I get the city up top surrounded by castle walls, but now I won't be able to sleep easy knowing they're lurking underneath.
You have nothing to fear. Zeugles work for the Renans. There might be strays out here, but the other Zeugles won't let them get close.
Using Zeugles to keep watch over their own kind, huh? That would explain why we're not seeing any guards.
Yeah, which makes it that much easier for someone to hide around here, too.
Ah! Sorry, Shion. My foot slipped. Are you all right?
I should be asking you. What am I saying? Of course you're okay. It's easy to forget sometimes. If anybody else had been in your place, they'd be howling right about now.
Huh? Oh, right. You mean your thorns. Yeah, I'm, no worse for wear over here. Again, sorry for brushing you like that without warning.
Well, just be careful. Hey, Alphen?
Hmm?
Forget it. It's nothing. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, okay.
What's with those two?
You did it. Let's go find that cat. Where did the cat go? Oh where? I'm gonna save right here. Just in case. So one way. Forest Roper. I almost forgot what the attack button was. Because it has been a while since I played this. It has been a while since I played this.
Any injuries?
Maybe. Who could tell, right? Peach gel. Oh, whoops.
just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Do it! Sion! Astral energy! Full throttle!
My turn!
I'm out of ammo!
Yeah, out of ammo. Oh no, Shion's out of ammo.
Target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away
Copper
from a
chunk.
battle.
A small chunk of copper harvested while mining. As material, it's useless, but it can be sold for a fair price. Oh, I had that.
The reason the trees around here are so big is because of astral energy, right?
It's possible, but give them enough time and trees can get pretty big on their own without any extra help.
Oh, where am I? Okay, I'm constantly hearing, when I hear that ding sound, it always sounds like it's a skit. Jeez, they have a pretty big hitbox.
Time to let it rip! Dragon Swarm!
Glacial spear. Here's evil.
Here I come! Dragon Swarm! I'm in the groove! Sword Rain Alpha! No escape! Sword Rain Alpha! Take this! Severing Wind! River Dragon!
It's showtime, that's right. Manuel.
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over.
Stop memorizing my move!
What? Wait, I'm confused here. What is going on? Stop mesmerizing Law's moves. Alphen, are you trying to cheat to get an upper hand on Law? How could you? How could you?
Careful, we don't want to fall here.
Yeah, I doubt anyone would hear if we even called for help.
I don't think people flattened into pancakes can call for help anyway.
Oh, hi. Boomy and Ape, can you just no?
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. You got fire.
Can you just please leave me alone? Just give me the treasure chest and let me go.
I'll take you all off. Sword Rain Alpha.
It must take deadly fight without a weapon.
I'm not brave. I just do what I have to.
If you're ever in a pinch, just say the word.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really
So
built for
how
close
is
quarters combat.
everyone's
Nor
on
am I.
Thursday then?
Don't worry. I'll help you keep a wide berth. Looks like it could be worth something.
Now let me just open this chest, what I came here for. Topaz Cloak. A cloak lined with topaz. Its resilience against astral arts comes at the price of its weak defense against physical strikes.
Hey, new equipment!
Doesn't sound that good. It does not sound like a good outfit,
There.
honestly.
There.
So I presume it's past those. It's past them, isn't it? There's something by them. But it's not the way to go, it seems.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that is silly.
That gun is real handy in the ring.
Tempest
Take the true mark of
roll.
use.
Can't
Nice.
think of anyone better than you.
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Woo. Awesome moves.
We won that by a mile.
If you say so. And I'm a little lost here. Where am I supposed to go? This is this way? But I came... No. It can't be from here. Over there. Because there is a path right there. Yeah, there's a path right here. It's the only one with a path. $2,000 gold. That's nice and all, but I'm kind of screwed here.
This will be a delicious piece of cake. They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious. Dance in the wind. You're mine. Flying free. What can they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. Okay, here I go.
Nice, boss. Leave it all to love. Hey, I'm here too, you know. We're thinning them out. Please, more like me. I'll admit I'm impressed. Very.
That extra training paid off.
Yeah, I did. Now, if we can have some training on where to exactly go, it would be just absolutely fantastic.
Hello.
And hello, Michael, again. How is your food? What did you eat? No, I could not go between the two.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
It's over. You're mine.
Water, hear my call. Away.
You're mine. Severing wind. Here I come.
Let me help.
What did you eat?
These enemies aren't to me.
No place here.
Ouchies.
Nothing new about that.
And still is humble.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
He's pissed. Remember, folks, do not piss off Law.
One deadly strike, just as ordered.
Homemade chicken curry and rice. That sounds really good. Not gonna lie, that sounds really, really good. Nope. I'm noping out of this. Oh, I'm going. Oh, geez, I am out of here. Oh, I'm screwed.
Out of our way.
You're mine. Ignite. You're finished.
Can't say this one's mine. Eagle fly. Hope this works.
Razor Cyclone. Ooh, nice.
Here I come.
I can carve through armor.
You're mine.
I really am one. Come on.
To stop you dying?
Right.
Dragon form. It's
Here's a
over.
healing arc. Whirlwind snap. First aid.
I owe you one.
Heal.
Dragon form.
It's showtime. I'm on.
Now. Here I come.
You're most
Woo, I
comfortable
still
at a
made it.
ranch, aren't
I still beat him.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Where am I supposed to go? Huh? Game. Where am I supposed to go? Nope, that's not the way. That is not the way. Oh, come on. Grab this. Woo-hoo-hoo. This way.
Where you look, it's nothing but green, green, and more green.
Just like Calaglia. Rocks, rocks, and more rocks.
And
Wait, I cannot mine.
It's on! Dragon Form!
Here's a healing arc.
Not today! I'm on! There you go! You're mine!
You like me again.
You're finished!
Yeah, Micro. This is Tales of Rise.
Astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
You're mine! You're finished!
Thank you.
Severing Wind! Not a chance! You take this! Dragon Form!
Raging Storm.
River!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
So there'll be another
I'm pretty lucky.
19 minutes of this. And then I'm going to be taking a 10-minute break, Micro, and then you and I will be playing
I
some...
think the animals back at the ranch should be all
Yep, a
grown
lot
up
is
by
going
now.
on. But yes, I will be taking a 10-minute break. Oh no. I know what's going to happen now. Boss fights. Boss fight, everybody. The forest has never belonged to people, not in days past and not now. Only stop to rest when you're absolutely sure it's safe. Buy, sell items, sell. Yeah, I guess. Buy, but I'm not buying any. I have a feeling I'm gonna need a lot of life bottles. I think I'm gonna need a lot of them. Be alert. This force will play tricks on you if you're not careful. You sense a mysterious power. Touch it. Touch it. This is a boss fight, Micro. This is a boss fight.
It's crazy. I've never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an invasive species. Not that I'm surprised. Calaglia's all dry and Cyslodia is...
Watch out! Ah! The hell? Is that a Zoogle? That thing is huge! Everyone, be careful!
Hey, look, it's your worst nightmare.
These dumb plants just keep to themselves.
Less whining and more fighting, Stank.
Yeah, I got you.
What? The enemy is over there.
Here I come!
Whirling struggle. Cyclone. Glacial spear. Here's Eagle. Air thrust. Freeze laser.
Oh goodness.
Here I come!
I'm only getting
Damn it!
started.
I can't get close enough to hit the main body.
Let's start by taking out the tentacles.
When you finish,
Here I come! You're finished! Try harder!
Into the shadow. I'll be saving this one.
oh come on,
Try harder!
The tide of battle has turned.
That's the power of comrades in arms.
Comrades in arms.
Too sentimental? I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am.
Air thrust.
It's over!
there goes one.
Dance in the wind. I'm out. So weak.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right as rain in no time.
Get over here. Get over here, you stupid tentacle.
Enemies incoming! Then we'll take them down! Here I come! You're finished! I'm out! You're mine! You're finished! What? I'll tear you apart!
Okay, nope.
Here I come! It's over! Take this!
Can I just...
Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Not again! You're finished!
So they're just gonna keep on painting these things.
It's over!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
And still
I
as
just-
humble as ever.
Oh jeez. No. Now they can all pay attention to this.
It's over!
I'm out of ammo. I'm all fucked up.
Take this! You're finished!
Come this way, come this way. Yes.
It's over!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
You're mine! We got him on the run!
Don't get cocky.
Right. Still anyone's fight. Take this! Burn!
Here I go. This one's mine.
Take this! Glimmer Dragon!
Take
It's over! Smash you!
Radiant
You're mine! You're finished!
No, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. But fine. Wow.
Say no more!
When you have those healing circles, you always recommend that you save on a separate slot so you can grind and still
Everyone
have a
okay?
full...
I'm starting to get that it's a trap feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet.
That was a cool fight. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch? I'm even stronger than before.
I'm not going to lie,
Should we really be lighting a campfire in the middle of a forest?
yes.
You scared of starting a fire? As long as we put it out thoroughly afterwards, we'll be fine. Really, it's a good thing to have a fire here. It'll keep the Zoogles away.
Have you both forgotten what we've come out here to do?
I'll let them relax, Shion. It's good to unwind every now and again.
If you say so.
What do you mean by that, Kraken? And Sword Art Online Collaboration Pack on sale now for $15. Nah. Ooh, Shion.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegus. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point.
I have this feeling that somehow in the ending, she gets her little doll back. Why do I have that good feeling that's what's gonna happen? Conveniently, it drops right into her lap, type of thing. We're now closer to Shion.
It's time we go to sleep.
It just helps when you have to grind and you still have a full heal as you can come back. Gotcha.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Gotcha, gotcha.
This had better not all be for nothing.
But I know I didn't need to grind anymore because supposedly this boss was at level 19. So
How I doubt it'll be a wasted trip.
Really? Whatever you say, I guess. Let's follow.
8 more minutes. Which means the conclusion of this little quest of following the kitty cat. Well, guess you guess it's you, Palm.
You know, for a guard, you're not too good at tailing people. Not to brag, but this kind of thing is my specialty.
So it really is you. When Law told us, I almost didn't believe it.
I'm just surprised you could do two things at once, Law.
What's that supposed to mean?
Do I fight her? Oh no.
It looks like somebody needs to be put in their place.
Oh no.
The one time I wanted
I
to
did not
resolve
know
things
that I would be straight fighting her. Oh no.
What the hell? I thought you wanted us to leave.
You'll never make me talk.
Not helpful. In fact, you're pretty damn stubborn, you know that? I'll tear you apart!
I did not know that I go in a second boss battle.
Be my guest. I'm on a roll now. You're mine. It's over. Eat dirt.
Annihilation!
Strike. Storm.
Tiger Blade! Radiant Parent Hurricane! Light Acid! Sleep Mark! Get on in there with the others! Raging Meteor! Mega Ray! Too much I'm on a roll now!
Come on, just heal. 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 Thank you. I did not know that I was gonna fight her so many. I thought Law was supposed to take down her shields. You little bitch. Leave me alone.
Here, let me help.
Leave me alone. Oh goodness.
They're not playing around. Lightning condemned. I never miss.
Pieces! Attack time! You're finished! Here I come! You're finished! Dragon Form! Win! Eat this! Take your glitter back!
This will come in handy.
Flaming Meteor!
Wind excellent! More with
Now I'm in the groove!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning!
Transform! You're mine!
Swallowed by the power of water!
Pointless in fighting her when she's in that.
Hear my call!
Oh geez.
I'll smash you!
I'm out of air! Raging cascade! Rise and rend! Lightning! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
She's gonna go on that.
I'll be saving They're not playing around! Radiant fire!
Miss. Miss.
Healing thrust! This one's mine! Try harder! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Anything normal is all mine! I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough of that.
Yes, ma'am!
So pretty much the boost attack for Rinrail is completely other pointless.
Crush you!
The Rinrail special ability sucks for this. You're building a rogue-like dungeon for your campaign. Ooh, that sounds exciting.
I'm on a roll now! Take this! This one's all mine! I'm on it! Eat dirt! Strike! First strike!
Come on. Miss. So that's halfway. Jeez, all that for halfway. Wait, what? What's going on?
What's your deal, huh? Did Dohalim put you up to this? You send us away and then come to finish us off? I don't buy it.
I wonder. We came here following a black cat. What reason could you have for tagging along? Certainly not as a spy.
You think she might have business with whoever called us out here?
And even if she did, I highly doubt she was trying to keep us from harm. Am I wrong? Just who was it that led us out here? Answer me.
Are you serious?
Hold your horses. I'm the one who summoned you all here. Well, maybe not all. Nice of you to drop by, Kisara. It's been a while.
You two know each other?
Hello, brother.
So, you're the big heroes who liberated Calaglia and Cislodia, huh? It's an honor to meet you all.
We didn't do it all on our own. We had a lot of support from others along the way.
So, wait. Kisara's your sister?
Yep, that she is. The only family I have left. She was the dreamer of the two of us, full of hope for the future of this realm, for both Danans and Renans alike.
For siblings, you two don't exactly look like you're on the best of terms.
That's because Miguel here is a traitor. Isn't that right? We were in the Guard together. That is, until he was caught plotting to assassinate His Excellency Lord Dohalim. He took off after that.
Is that true?
You still believe that's what happened?
I don't see why I shouldn't.
Even if the truth slapped you in the face, you'd reject it. Same as back then. Heck, even now I'm still working to serve Lord Dohalim.
More lies. You haven't changed.
Before Lord Dohalim came to power, this country was ruled by an oppressive regime. We lost both of our parents to it. Back in those days, there were countless Danan children who had been orphaned by the Renan's tyranny, just like us. So we formed our own families among ourselves and helped each other out, surviving as best we could. And then Lord Dohalim came along. He abolished the oppression that kept us down, and the Danans were treated like people again. Menancia was reborn under his watch, and orphaned children became a thing of the past.
If so, then why did you betray him?
I'm not done talking. I'm sure you know the Renans are trying to harvest astral energy from us Danans.
Yes. Shion here told me that's how they decide their next sovereign.
That's right. There are 5 types of astral energy: earth, water, fire, wind, and light. All of them are contained within every living being.
And that's the excuse they use to enslave us.
You ever wondered what happens to living beings and other matter when they lose all their astral energy?
They just die, or so I thought.
If only. See for yourselves.
What the... Is that metal?
Not metal, but to be honest, your guess is as good as mine. I believe it's... nothing. Matter with no physical form. Just a reminder of what was once there. They call it the hollowing.
The hollowing?
The process itself is invisible to the naked eye, but it makes the impacted area reflective. Once it consumes my whole body, that's it for me. I'm dead.
What? That can't... Miguel! When were you going to...
A sinister plot is unfolding as we speak. One Lord Dohalim is likely none the wiser to. It was blind luck I even found out about it. I tried to warn the man for all the good it did. Take a look at this. It's called the Fruit of Helgen. When a Danan eats this fruit, their body enters a heightened state, one that causes them to emit more astral energy than usual.
Hold on. Could this be the reason Alphen and Law were feeling out of sorts last night after we ate with Dohalim?
Sounds like you've been introduced to these things before. None too surprising either. Most of the realm's food supply contains traces of the fruit.
If that's what we ate, does that mean we'll become hollowed like your hand?
You don't need to worry. You'd have to consume a large amount of the fruit regularly to exhibit any symptoms.
But if that's the case, then why aren't I showing any symptoms? Why would you be inflicted and not me?
If I had to guess, because the guards' meals are free of it. Otherwise, they'd risk Lord Dohalim noticing. I tried to warn him, but all it got me was locked up. They force-fed me the fruit the entire time I was in chains. It's a miracle I made it out. They eventually left me for dead, thinking I would succumb to my condition. But I survived and managed to escape.
So the assassination plot. Just a cover-up?
What?
Eventually, I found others like me, and together we founded the Gold Dust Cats. Our mission is to uncover the truth and warn Lord Dohalim. As you can see, though, we haven't gotten very far in that regard. But I'm hoping that's about to change, now you're here.
Which is all thanks to your faithful feline servant.
It was a shot in the dark, but fortunately you recognized her for what she was, and Zare accomplished her mission with flying colors.
So what's our plan of attack, boss?
One of the Lord's routine inspections of the city. It's the only time commoners can talk to him face to face. That's the idea, anyway. His security is bound to be on high alert, but with you lot along, it's the best chance we're going to get to approach him.
All right, we're in. But I have to know, how do you keep going with all you've been through? How have you not given up hope?
Hey, someone has to fight for the future of the Danans here.
The future?
Lord Dohalim may be a wonderful person, but in the end, he's still a lord like any other. And lords can be replaced. Once the current contest is over, the next lord of Elba Menancia will take over. Then it'll be back to square one for all of us. That's why it's imperative Lord Dohalim sees the light.
You really believe Dohalim is going to stick his neck out for a Danon like you?
Is it so impossible to imagine? Everything begins with a simple leap of faith.
Nice to see you again, Kasara. Legil, so you've been working with Miguel all along. You know each other then? Yeah, you could say she and I go way back, though I haven't seen her since we founded the Gold Dust Cats. Just what are you doing in your little gang anyway? Exactly what Miguel told you. We're trying to uncover the truth of the conspiracy plaguing Menancia, and save those caught up in it. It's funny how life turns out, huh? We used to compete for Miguel's attention, only for you to get picked to join him in the guard. I used to really envy you for that, but how the tables have turned. Now you're at odds with him, and I'm the one who gets to help him out. Everyone has to grow up sometime, Legil. Maybe so, but that doesn't mean having to turn your back on who you used to be. You've changed, Kasara. I heard about Miguel's plan to assassinate Lord Dohalim, how he ran when it failed. I searched for him to get answers, but he never showed his face to me. You figured if he wasn't guilty, he wouldn't have run away. But he did, and it's because he's a coward. A coward who betrayed me and Menancia both. After all that, you expect me to just believe it's all some conspiracy and let bygones be bygones? Kasara, settle down. I understand how confused you must be, how doubtful of your brother. But we're doing all this precisely to keep that dream alive. Please, trust us on this. You've seen what sort of shape Miguel's in. He won't say it, but time is running out for him. Can't you put your differences aside and talk to him as siblings again like you used to? Just this once? You're right. Maybe I should. I'm sorry. I've really talked your ears off, haven't I? Must be a lot to take in all at once. You're welcome to rest here for today if you like.
Right.
Yeah, I think I'll take you up on that. Miguel. So you only beat half of her? That's I have to say that's sort of a blessing, because I thought I was gonna die. I was screwed. Meow. Sorry to keep imposing on you, Legil. As far as the rest of the society is concerned, you're an insurgent. Setbacks are inevitable. Are you worried about Kasara? Don't worry, I'm sure she'll understand someday. Yeah, you're right. I was just working as a chef, but something seemed off about the ingredients I was using. All I did was ask around about it, and that same night I got attacked by Zooggles. You too, huh? I was working in the palace and spotted a suspicious figure in the pantry. I tried to call out to them, then someone hit me from behind. It was a serious brush with death. Neither of us would be alive if Miguel hadn't saved us, huh? Would you like to stay the night? Yes. Let's finish. No, I know. I just want to finish this quest. Which this should be the end of it. I hope there's not another boss. Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep.
Huh? Uh-huh. Can't sleep?
And you?
I woke up randomly and couldn't fall back asleep. I'll go back to bed once I get tired again.
How's your shoulder?
Huh? My shoulder? Oh, you mean where Dohalim smacked me? It feels a little off, but... it's fine. I'll manage.
Doesn't look like it's gotten much better. I'll give you some more healing. That should do the trick.
Hey, yeah, you're right. That feels much better. Thanks, Shion.
I've been thinking about what happened, and I was out of line. I know it takes more than a couple of bullets to bring down a lord.
Forget about it. It's fine now. We all got out of there safe. And now you've healed me up too. We're going to take down all the lords. That was the promise we made, right?
Yeah, I guess. But there was one other thing I wanted to ask you. Back at the palace, Law said you took that hit because you were worried about me. What was it you were worried about?
That's... kinda hard to explain.
Just tell me.
Well, for one, if we lost you, I wouldn't be able to use the blazing sword anymore.
Obviously.
But more important than that, I guess I just couldn't let you die. Honestly, I think that's all there is to it.
There you go saying stuff like that again. You never learn, do you? But...
Anyway, it's necessary so we can fulfill our promise, right?
Right. Glad you remember that much.
You okay? Anyway, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Sleep well. What am I doing?
I sent Kisara back to town under the cover of night.
You do realize that she was searching for you all this time, right?
I wonder why. She never could let things go, ever since we were kids. Maybe she was keeping an eye on you all because she thought you might cause trouble. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do we need to be worried about her? She could easily report us.
Even if we could have kept her here, it would have just raised more suspicion. Besides, I want to believe in her.
More leaps of faith, huh?
Once we make our move, I'll send Zare to come fetch you again. Until then, stay close and try not to wander off too far.
Guess we're waiting on word from Miguel for the time being.
Let's go out somewhere then. Twiddling my thumbs isn't my style.
I know he said it's necessary, but are we sure Miguel's plan is a good idea?
I mean, just because we came expecting a fight doesn't mean we have to have one.
If Miguel is right about Dohalim, we may have no reason to fight. Dohalim may have found a way to build a future where Danans and Renans can live alongside each other in peace.
Yeah, I guess that may be true, but I'm still not sure about this. I just can't bring myself to trust a Renan. I really don't understand what's going through Miguel's head. And as for him and Kisara...
He said they were siblings, right? But things seem kinda awkward between them. I was an only child, so I never had to deal with that kind of stuff.
Is their situation really that different from ours?
That's... I mean, I guess not, but...
The reality is that we don't know what's true and what isn't about Menancia yet. Until we know that for sure, let's not pass judgment one way or another, okay?
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough, I guess.
So let me ask you something, Rinwell. Hootle and Miguel's cat are both animals native to Dana, right?
Right. And Zoogles definitely aren't.
Well, duh. Those things are too hideous to be from here. Not that owls are any better.
Hmm?
Ah, ow! Ow! I take it back! I love owls! Owls are the best! I swear!
Hootle's pretty cute, I'll admit. But I've also been rather partial to cats, too. What about you, Shion?
Huh? Who? Me? Well, I guess... I like them both.
Hmm?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. Either way, the more I think about it, I've never heard of anyone keeping Zoogles as pets.
Is it because Renans only use them for practical purposes?
Yeah, that could be the reason. They were originally created to serve as beasts of burden, so to speak.
Hey, can you guys quit standing around and get him to leave me alone? I'm begging you!
Are you just going to keep standing around, or what?
Sorry. I'm just kidding.
Well, finally all the cutscenes and the skits are done and all that. I can save and call the end of Tales of Arise. And I'll be taking a 10-minute break. Oh my gosh, 20 minutes late. The cutscenes. The cutscenes, man. The cutscenes. One more time just to make sure. There we go. So that will be it for Tales of Arise. And I'll be going to BRB stream. Hold on a bit.